Hey there everyone, I hope you are doing well, you beautiful people. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my subscribers that are back, and if you have just found me, then welcome to my channel. Today we have a pick a card reading for you. So we are going to be asking Spirit, what's your next relationship going to look like? So we're looking at physically what they're going to look like, what sort of personality they're going to have, how you guys are going to meet, and then what your relationship will be like. So we have 3 piles for you here. So you can see number 1 we have this rose quartz, 2 we have opalite, beautiful stone, and then for 3 we have this amethyst. I feel like this isn't getting the best light because of it's very rainy and miserable here today. And very exciting competition, well, giveaway I want to announce. So I do private readings. If you have subscribed, you've probably seen it in my description. So you can email sceneoftarot@gmail.com or contact me through Facebook or Instagram if you wish, for free readings. Information is on my Facebook. But what I want to do is I want to give you the chance to win 6 free readings. So that can be spread out over the course of a year. You can kind of save them up for when you need them. It's not like you have to have it like one every month or whatever you want, and it can be on whatever topic you want. So if it's career, love, if you have very specific questions, everything is all good. To enter the competition, what you need to do is subscribe to my channel and comment I want to win. So you can comment that on any of my videos from this one through to Friday the 26th of September. So it will close midnight on the 26th, that's UK time, and you must have subscribed and commented on one of my videos. To win, to get extra chances of entering, if you go to Scene of Tarot on Instagram, you could, if you follow and then like and comment on my page, then that's one way you can, there will be a competition post, and comment on that one. And same for Facebook, so again, Scene of Tarot, you'll be able to find me. Yeah, and that's just so you can get some extra entries if you so wish. Yeah, so do let me know. Hopefully I'll see your comments down below, and timestamps for your actual reading is in the description below, as will be the competition rules as well, just so you're clear on them. But yeah, so I will see you guys in your reading. You can skip forward to your pile, and thank you so much for bearing with me if you've made it this far. See you in a moment. Hello my gorgeous pile 1. If you chose this lovely piece of rose quartz, this one is for you guys. So just before we start, I wanted to announce the giveaway that I'm running at the moment. So if you are wanting to be in for a chance to win 6 free private readings, so that would be 30-minute private readings, you get 6 of them, so you could spread that over the course of a year. So all you need to do is subscribe and comment down below, I want to win, and you'll be entered into the draw for more chances to win. You can also go follow me on Instagram and comment on the post there, and you can also do the same on Facebook. So just to get that out of the way. And what we are looking at is, obviously we want to know what your next relationship is going to look like. So we have quite a lot of cards here. I'm hoping we'll be able to fit them all onto this lovely Christmas tablecloth. I've noticed that the lighting with the glass and also my previous cloth, it's hard to see, so hopefully this will work for you guys. What we're looking at, what your person is going to look like, what sort of personality they're going to have, how you guys are going to meet, and then what kind of relationship you're going to have. So let's get started. So the first row that we are going to be looking at is what do they look like. So we first have the Three of Cups. Hopefully you guys can see that. So you have the Three of Cups. You might struggle to see the far end, I'm sorry. Then you have the Knight of Wands. You have the Devil. And then you have the King of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is, with the Devil, I feel like this person is going to be, they are going to be really attractive. They're going to have that sort of energy. I feel like as soon as you see them, you are definitely going to feel really attracted to them. I feel like they're going to be very sexy person, and especially with that kind of wand energy here. Knight of Wands, it's probably someone that is a little bit older, maybe for you guys that are watching, probably under 30, there or thereabouts. With that wand energy, it's just, they're going to be quite fiery, potentially, yeah, definitely very fiery. They're going to be very sort of passionate, and I feel like they just, with this kind of energies, I feel like they're going to be quite conventionally good looking. And with the Three of Cups, what I'm seeing is kind of, I feel like you're going to look at them and they're going to seem like a bit of a playboy or playgirl, with that kind of Three of Cups energy there, that they're always going out and socialising, just getting very much like that generic, very good looking sort of person. But I think where their sexiness probably comes from is with this King of Cups energy. That is somebody that's can be quite obviously like soulful and stuff, but quite artistic. So maybe they are going to be quite artistic in that maybe they play instruments, and it's just that's going to add to their whole attractiveness. Definitely going to be someone that I feel like straight away you're going to see them and be like, yes, they are for me. So the next row that we have here for you is what they like, personality, what they're going to be like. So we have Ace of Wands, and then we have Four of Cups, then we have Four of Swords for you. Hopefully that's focusing. Then we have Eight of Swords. And then we have two of these oracle cards. So you have Roadrunner, and it says, keep your sense of humour and don't take things too seriously. And hopefully we can get these all on the table. And then you have Meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Let's see that. There we go. Cool. So personality wise, I feel like again I feel like they're going to have quite a good mix of, so their personality is going to have a good mix. They're not going to be, it's not like it's all from one suit. You do have, they're quite, I feel like, as I said before with that, I feel like they are going to be quite passionate, fiery people, always, I feel like they're going to always be surprising people and taking like really big moves in their life. So whether they move jobs a lot, maybe they move country, maybe they're a bit of a traveller, because I'll get into this later, but like with the Knight of Wands and this card, I feel like there is a lot of energy that they probably move around a lot. Even though obviously to look at, it's like they are this very, I feel like they should be really like sexy and confident, but they do have this side about them where they are very much in their head. So you have the Four of Cups, so there is a sense of what I'm getting is that it's going to be a sense of restlessness. This is probably why they make a lot of big moves in their life. They never are quite happy with what they already have. They're always searching for more, whether that's I'm not getting a lot of Pentacles energy, so I don't think these people are particularly materialistic. What I'm sensing is they're constantly wanting like more life experiences, more even like more education, like that kind of stuff, like the stuff that money can't necessarily buy as such. And they are quite despite what you may think, I think they are a lot more introverted than they appear. They could be with this. There's some personality types where you are like an extroverted introvert, like, and especially I feel like Pisces, being a Pisces myself, I feel like I can be a bit like that, where it's you like to go out and you can be like centre of attention, but then after a while it's like I need my alone time. So I get that sense from them that they can be this very passionate extroverted person, but then on occasion they do need to slip into this, they need to pull back and just have some alone time to think. But I feel with the Ace of Swords is that sometimes that can be of detriment to them, that they get too much then in their own head, and they can maybe be a bit of a worrier. They get really anxious about things, and this is what I feel like the oracle cards are really supporting as well, that they do feel sometimes a bit trapped. That could be why they make all these big moves. Maybe they don't like feeling like that they're trapped and they can't move. So they're constantly moving around, especially because you have the card the Roadrunner. So obviously Roadrunner, always on the move, just in the name itself. I feel like they are just constantly on the go all the time. And this card, as I mentioned before, it says keep your sense of humour, don't take things too seriously. And I think this is true. This person, they have like a good, with this passion, they probably have a sense of humour, but I feel like they have a tendency of taking things too seriously. And if they are kind of artsy, not to bag on the artsy people, but sometimes you can take yourself a little bit too seriously, so that's what they can be like. And with this I feel like they definitely, so meerkats obviously live in massive sort of family groups and they all look after each other. I feel like this person is used to having a lot of people around them, and probably they often, when they are feeling in that sort of Eight of Swords mentality, they probably do rely on their friends to bring them back out of that again, because it says get support from trusted group of like-minded friends. So they probably have quite a big circle of friends. So next what we're going to look at is where, when, how are you guys going to meet. So first we have Page of Wands, and then we have Queen of Wands. So lots of wand energy. Seven of Cups, and then you guys have Three of Wands. And then I pulled a Moonology card because what I found in some of my readings is that the Moonology deck is really useful, because obviously because it gives you a full moon, new moon, whatever it is, you can kind of look up when the next ones are going to be. Sometimes it can help maybe to give you an idea of when an event can happen. So you got a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So here we are. You can see this card has the scales on it and everything is equal. So as I said, a lot of wand energy for you guys. So I feel like this is going to be potentially, maybe it is going to be kind of very passionate to begin with. Maybe starts that you're not even, oh sorry, you're not even really looking for a relationship, and it kind of just happens out of the blue. And with so obviously in this whole spread I said that this is a person that I do think they like to travel, and they like to have these kind of big moves all the time. And then with like the Page of Wands and the Three of Wands here, I feel like it could be that you guys, it might be like either a holiday romance, you guys meet when you're traveling, or even if this person's come to your country. I feel like I get a sense that you guys aren't necessarily going to be from the same country or the same culture with this. At the time, I feel like both of you are going to have, lots of choices going on at the moment. It could be that for both of you it's actually a very busy time in your life, or potentially they're just one of many suitors that you guys might have at that time. But I feel like with the win-win forecast here, I feel like it's, the scales are obviously equal. I feel like it's a sign that you guys, even if you have got lots of choices at that time, that you guys are almost meant to get together and you guys are meant to be. That's the sense I'm getting. And especially with this, like, he's the man. Obviously this is the Three of Wands is usually waiting for your shits to come in, and it's like the upgrade of Two of Wands, where he's already gripping one, like he already knows the decision. I feel like this is, he's made his decision, the one that he's gripping, and I feel like when you see this person you're going to probably realise quite quickly that this person is definitely someone that is for you, and that you're going to get on really well. And I think you'll see like almost straight away how special this person's going to be in your life. And then I was looking up timing, so obviously this is a timeless reading, so whenever the closest full moon in Libra is to you, this could be potentially around the time that you're going to meet them. I had a look up and it is going to be, the next one is the 28th of March 2021 for anyone that is watching this in 2020, and that will be your next full moon in Libra. And so what we're going to do now is take a look at what you guys' relationship is going to be like. So you have the Eight of Wands, again more very passionate fiery energy, and more passionate fire energy of Two of Wands, as I was saying. That's kind of, here's that like upgrade. Then you have Three of Pentacles, then you have the World, and then you have Death, which I feel like in this it's not a scary card, don't worry. And then you have two oracle cards just to give us an idea, is Thinker and Go the Distance. So straight away, as I've been saying throughout, there is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 wand cards here. That is a lot of very passionate, very fiery energy that is going on right here. So I feel like it is going to be one of those connections where you get that instant spark, especially with the Eight of Wands here. It's kind of like nothing is going to stop you guys. It's going to be complete. You're not going to have any obstacles, I feel like, in the way of this relationship. There's not going to be any third parties. Both of you, I feel like, with the energy that you guys have, I feel like you're going to come into this both without any without too much like emotional baggage or anything, because what I'm getting from these cards is it's actually going to be quite a straightforward relationship, as straightforward as relationships can be. It's going to start very quickly, and as I said before, with this makes me think again, with this is definitely like another sort of like travel card. Maybe they are from a different culture to you, or they could be, or you meet this person while you're on holiday. for sure it's going to be quick, and you're going to fall pretty quickly, I feel. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I feel like you two are going to really be learning and growing together. So whether this is going to be, maybe it's your first long-term relationship, it's definitely going to be a time of growth and really just learning from each other. And with the World here, again, obviously another travel card, but it is the completion of kind of spiritual lessons. So I feel like with this, the Three of Pentacles, there is going to be some learning, and it could potentially be some spiritual lessons that you're having to learn. There's not, in this spread, other than the Devil, there's not particularly a lot of, there isn't any other major arcana, it's all just down here. So I feel like this is going to be, the relationship is going to be significant for you, whether it is just one of these really kind of short, snappy relationships, but you actually learn, I feel like you guys will learn a lot about yourselves and a lot about relationships and being in love. It could be that it's very short and passionate, but with the card down here, go the distance, it could also be a sign that it is a more long-term connection. And with the Death card, what I'm seeing here is that I'm not seeing it as like the death of the relationship necessarily. I don't think it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna teach you something, and it's going to allow you to move maybe into like another phase of your life, rather than it being something negative. I think it's just going to teach you something, and then you're going to be able to move on. And that's why I think potentially, I'm not seeing really like any, I'm not feeling any soulmatey vibes, but I feel like this could be like a really like good karmic relationship, like just one that's going to be, I feel like it's just genuinely going to be like fun. I feel like this person is, okay, they might have a bit of baggage going on, like up here, maybe they are a bit in their head too much, but there's nothing I see that's like massive red flags. I feel like it's going to be a really like genuine, fun relationship that's going to teach you a lot. Especially with this card, you have the Thinker. So it's like just like a little fairy sat on the box thinking. So I feel like there is going to be a lot of reflection, a lot of learning, thinking, sort of really learning who you are doing this. With this, you do have some falling stars as well, so whether that is a sign for some people. I know you do get people that look for particular signs in cards. And here you have go the distance. So I feel like this, again, this cheetah's kind of travelling over. If you've noticed, there's a lot of like pyramid action, obviously with the wand cards, and then this one has pyramids, so maybe that's a sign. Maybe some of you guys are gonna meet in Egypt or somewhere hot and deserty, but this cheetah is kind of like out of place as well, because cheetahs live on the savannah, and it's out in the desert, and you can see that it is fading away there before it's kind of getting to the end mark. So what I feel like is this is probably more like a karmic relationship that you're going to really learn from. So it's not, so I feel like for the majority of people in this region, that you guys, it's not going to be like the love of your life that you're going to spend like the rest of your life with, but it's definitely going to be someone that you'll remember. You will remember them for the rest of your life, and you'll probably reflect back on what a great time that you had, especially if it is a holiday romance. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you could possibly like and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because that way you'll get my content as it's coming out, and it'll help the channel grow. And also just remember, if you subscribe, you can be entered into my giveaway for 6 free private readings. So I will see you around. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, part 1. Hello my pile 2s, if you picked the opalite crystal, it's super pretty. This one is for you guys. So just before we start, I wanted to let you know that obviously I'm thankful for you guys being here, but also to thank people that are subscribing to my channel. That I am running a giveaway, so if you subscribe and comment "I want to win" down below, then you will be entered into a prize draw where I'm giving away 6 free private readings. So these will be half 30-minute readings, and you can spread them out over the course of the year if you want, whatever suits you. For extra chances to win, you can go to my Instagram and like the competition post and follow me there, and you can do the same on Facebook, just for some extra entries for you guys. So let's just get straight into your reading. So we are looking at what your next relationship is going to look like. So we're looking at what this person's going to look like, what their personality is going to be like, how and when you guys are going to meet. And then also what your actual relationship will be like. So first we have what they're going to look like. So you have the 7 of Cups here. Then you have the, oh gosh, the Knight of Cups. Then we have the Fool. And then when these came out, when these guys came out, they were kind of came out like this on top of each other. So you have the 3 of Swords and then the Ace of Cups. So what I'm guessing what this person looks like, I don't know why, especially with this, I feel like they're going to be very, like their style, they're going to be so like on whatever's like the newest look. I feel like they are going to be like constantly pushing the boundaries. So this, with the 7 of Cups, what I'm getting is that they're like frequently changing their appearance. So whether it's their style of clothes, maybe they're constantly changing their hair, maybe they have just loads of, even stuff like, maybe they have loads of glasses, whatever it is about them that they change their look quite often. But I feel like it's always trying to keep up with fashion, because especially with the Fool here, as someone, I see the Fool as like someone that kind of, obviously it's that taking a leap of faith, but I feel like it's kind of like that pushing of boundaries and being the first, being different. So I feel like they're going to have this kind of like, I don't think unusual is the right word, but I feel like they're definitely not going to be someone that is following the crowd at all. I feel like they're definitely someone that is going to be standing out. And then with the Knight of Cups, I feel like that's someone that is very like art, like obviously artsy. This came out in pile 1 as well. The pile 1 got King of Cups, and you guys got Knight of Cups. So I feel like they are going to be quite artsy. This is where I feel like maybe for some reason I'm getting like, Spirit keeps saying to me like fashion. So I feel like maybe they even work in fashion. That's, maybe they're a fashion student, something like that. That's what I'm getting. Spirit keeps saying to me is fashion. And then with this, so I feel like you see them as like this heartbreaker. You're just gonna look at them and think, oh my god. With this sort of like Ace of Cups as being like everything you kind of desire, I feel like that's like all that you desire, and like they're gonna be like a heartbreaker. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm getting when I see that. That's how you're gonna see them. They're gonna be, I feel like they're gonna be exactly your type, and whatever it is that you like, I feel like that's what they're going to be. And then their personality wise, we have Queen of Pentacles, then we have the Tower, And then we have a Wheel of Fortune. Then you have Queen of Swords. Then you have, so Oracle cards we have here, Condor. And then we have Positivity. So, I feel like your person, so with the two queen energies and these two major arcana, I feel like this person is just like, they have like leveled up in their life, is what I'm feeling. Obviously, because Queen of Pentacles, this could be that it's somebody that with the hair down there, perhaps they do quite like animals. Is something I'm hearing from Spirit, is that they do really like animals, and I feel like they're probably quite a caring person, and they are just generally very successful in their career. Maybe financially they could be successful, but they're definitely one of these people that has everything together. They're leveling up in life. And the Tower here, what I'm sensing from the Tower is that they're either in it, or like kind of like the late stages. I feel like they've definitely had a bit of a night of the soul, or they've had a bit of like, they have had kind of like a spiritual awakening, and that's why I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is next to it. So they have had this spiritual awakening, so it's somebody that is going to be probably more into the spiritual stuff, even if they're not like into tarot and stuff. I feel like they do believe in like this divine timing. I feel like they think their life is already kind of set out before them. Definitely, yeah. I feel like this is definitely a very spiritual person. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you have all of them that are or I don't know if that's are you gonna focus. You see how they're all like gripping the books? I feel like that's significant, especially with the Queen of Swords here. I feel like they're definitely a very smart individual that's like constantly learning, and with because obviously you've got the Tower, and what I love about the Queen of Swords, sometimes I feel like the Queen of Swords sometimes gets a bad rap, but I quite like her because she's one of these people that's not going to take any BS. She is very much in command of her mind. She is very intelligent. I'm saying she, this can obviously be a guy or whatever, whatever pronouns you want to use. I'm just going to use she just because it's a queen in the image. But yeah, the queen is just in control of her mind. And what I love is that you can see, I point this out in my videos quite a lot whenever I get her, is that she does have this where she's cut, it's like the rope's been cut, so whatever was binding her before, she has got rid of that, so she's cut herself away. So maybe that is a sign that she has been through that Tower moment. So all these the weak foundations have been, and like these weak beliefs, she has cut herself away from them. So she's actually, I feel like your person is very, I get the sense that they are a very strong person. They know their mind, and oh, just drop that, sorry, 1 second. But even though like you have the Tower there, I feel like this person is they are quite fun, they're very positive, they're always going to see the bright side of life, and particularly with the Condor as well. So the Condor, I feel like it's a bird, so it's something that's very free, soaring through the sky. So like the Queen of Swords where she's cut herself free, this bird also, so the condor, it flies up very high to see its prey and to observe, and I feel like that's something that your person can do. They've kind of been where they've been through what they've been through, like this, whether it is a dark night of the soul or whatever, bit of a spiritual awakening. I feel like they can see life for the bigger picture than it is. They don't get hung up on the small details. That's the sense I'm getting for what they're like as a person. So now you guys, when are you going to meet? So your cards, you have 2 of Cups, you have 10 of Pentacles, you have 10 of Cups, oh my god, you guys, you have 6 of Pentacles, and you have the High Priestess. And then for sometimes the Moonology cards can help with timings. This one probably not so much, but I feel like there's a reason for this, because it says surrender to the divine full moon. So as already said, that I feel like this person does believe in divine timing and trusting the universe, and I feel like for your connection there is going to be definitely a case of divine timing, because you do have the 2 of Cups. So what I'm seeing is that this is going to be a very soulful connection, whether it is soulmates. Some people, I don't like saying twin flame, just because for some people it can be very triggering, and I know some people don't believe in the twin flame journey, but if you want to take that, if you've done a lot of tarot readings recently and it's coming up that you're going to meet a twin flame, or you're watching this having someone in mind and you're not in a relationship, maybe that can be confirmation. So what I'm feeling is, okay, firstly you've got 2 twos, which shows this like partnership, which I feel like you guys, maybe you guys are already friends and you already do know them. I feel like there is this sense of maybe before you get into a relationship, you guys are actually you're already going to know each other. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. So obviously these are 2 completions of suits. So your 10 of Pentacles, both of them are very like, they're obviously very stable energies. So 10 of Pentacles is very much having, you've kind of got everything you want. So you have in here, you have the man and the woman, they've got their dogs and the kid. It's very much about that financial stability. It's just generally a very stable energy card. And then you have the 10 of Cups, which is just like, as you can see, you have the rainbow, you have the man and the woman, like his arms around her waist, you've got the 2 kids dancing. It's just like an extremely happy, you're in this just completely emotional fulfillment end game where life literally could not get any better. So with both of these cards, I mean, you guys might end up getting to this stage, but I feel like what it's saying is that before you guys meet, or for you guys to meet, you both need to kind of have leveled up. So maybe you do need to have you need to be like more financially stable and emotionally stable. That's the sense I'm getting, is that any hurt that you've had before, or any hurt they've had before, is kind of gone, and that you guys are going to come into it very equal, is the sense that I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. It's going to be very equal. It's going to be very equal. this could be this. I feel like this is sometimes Spirit's telling me is like when you're going on dates that you're always going to be going like double dutch. It's going to be a case of everyone wanting, like each party wanting to put in equal effort and equal yeah, just want to input equally into it. And I think so I feel like this isn't particularly telling you how you're going to meet. It's not very obvious that it's going to be definitely at work, but it could be that with the High Priestess, maybe what you'll be getting is you're going to start, if this is like a twin flame or a strong soulmate connection, it could be that you guys need to listen to your intuition, and that it might start triggering you to like go to places that maybe you don't usually go to. Maybe you switch up where you go get your coffee or something like that. Maybe you change, if we're ever all back into work again, maybe that you change up the route you take to work and it means you bump into someone. So trust your intuition, and I feel like you're going to meet them, it's going to be because of that. You're not going to meet them just doing your usual day-to-day routine. I think it is going to be because you switched it up, and especially because you do have that surrender to the divine. It's going to be divinely timed, so no matter what you do to try and speed it up, it's probably not going to work. And then finally what we have for you is, what is your relationship going to look like? So you have the Magician, strong card, love the Magician. I've already pulled this card today. Obviously this, when you see this, it won't be near when I did my Instagram post, but that's interesting. It's what I pulled today in my Instagram post. Then you have Five of Cups. You have Page of Wands, and then you have the Chariot reversed. And then to get some oracle cards, we went for Wisdom of the Oracle. So you've got a 28 building blocks. Let's see if it fits on here. Then you have 16 All That Glitters. And then I got one of the, let me get this one right. I think it's the Spellcasters. I always get this one wrong. So you got Compassion as well. You guys can see that there. Okay. So your relationship. So with the Magician can be, he's obviously a very powerful character. So you have, obviously you've got the infinity sign here. You've got he's got his wand, he's got his cups, he's got his sword, and he's got his pentacles. He's kind of got everything that he wants to manifest. And I feel like potentially that one of you has tried to manifest this relationship, and which I think with the cards that are, so obviously up here, the how you meet is very, like, there's a lot of very positive energy, and down here the Magician himself is very positive, but the other cards I'm not getting the sense of it being like overly positive, and I don't want to be like negative, but I do just want to be honest with you guys, that's not the feeling I'm getting, especially with the oracle cards. I feel like one of you's maybe manifested the other person into their life, but it's almost like too soon is what I'm getting, because with the Five of Cups, this is usually like the grief card. So obviously the 2 cups have fallen down, there are 2 still remaining upright, so all is not lost, but I feel like potentially that you guys might end up coming, like, it's almost like forced together. Maybe someone is really like trying to manifest the other person, you guys coming to each other's life too early, and it's maybe the timing isn't just quite right. So maybe one of you hasn't quite got to your emotional stability, the financial stability, so there is some grief here, whether it is because you guys maybe break up and come back together, because with the Page of Wands, this always reminds me of that you guys that are really into tarot will have seen it, where it's the meme where she's like, no, I won't be with you because you're a page. And that's what I'm getting here, is that somebody in this relationship won't be quite ready yet. Is they're going to be at this page stage, and the Page of Wands is somebody that is like a little bit of a player. Maybe they're not emotionally ready yet, so it might not be a case of somebody cheating or anything, but maybe they're going out and flirting with other people, and it's gonna feel, I feel like, because someone is going to be more immature. There is the Chariot reverse, which is just a sense of like unbalance is what I get, because in the upright, the Chariot, it does move forward, and you are having to control the two sphinxes down here. They might be trying to go in opposite directions at times, but you do manage to balance it out and keep them on track. Whereas I feel like here in the reverse, it's just out of control a little bit, and that's how the relationship is going to feel. And I feel like whoever it is, they've wanted to manifest love so badly, but then when you get this can be a sign in love where you've literally, that's all you focused on, was love, and rather than kind of preparing yourself and being ready for that love to begin with, because you do have this all that glitters. So this card to me is obviously it's that phrase, all that glitters isn't always gold. It might, on the surface, it might look like a really great relationship, but when you kind of dig down, it's not going to really go the distance, I don't think, unless, so you do have building blocks here, and I think this is Spirit really trying to encourage you. So if you are the person that is trying to currently manifest this love, I feel like this is Spirit telling you just to take a little break and maybe work on yourself a little bit, not because you can't do it, it's just making sure that you're ready. Yeah, just make sure that you are entirely ready to receive this love, and that you guys are just gonna, I feel like there is a need to have compassion for the other person. So maybe that person is you and you are not, and you're not quite ready, and this is like, I feel like this could be a message for you if you are trying to manifest love. It's almost like have compassion for the other person, because if you are trying to manifest them, I feel like with this Two of Cups energy, you've got Two of Cups, there is the potential, like if you guys have already are this stable, and then you have got surrender to the divine, I feel like there is a chance that you two could have a really good relationship. But yeah, just have compassion for the other person. Don't be trying to manifest love into your life when maybe you can't quite love yourself yet, is what I'm getting from Spirit. Not that it can't ever happen, just give yourself a bit more self-love, do a lot of positive affirmations, and that kind of thing. So I am going to leave it here. Thank you so much for being here. My camera cut me off, I'm not sure why, I don't know if it's because it was running for too long. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Remember to subscribe and to like, leave a comment down below saying I want to win if you would like some free private readings, and I will see you guys in the next one. See you later, pile 2. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this lovely amethyst crystal, this is for you guys. Just before I start, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have a giveaway for you guys. So if you would like to win 6 free private readings with me, and you can space it out over the course of a year, you could ask whatever you want, whether it's love, career, whatever it is that you guys need at the time. All you need to do is subscribe to this channel, and if you write in the comment box, I want to win, I will be hosting this competition for a month. For more information you can see the description box below, or if you skip back to the front of the video I'll go through it a little bit more there. Awesome. So today what we are looking at is your next relationship. So we're asking Spirit, what do they look like, what's their personality like, how you guys will meet, potentially when, and then what's your relationship going to be like. So let's get started. So the first cards we have for you is what your person is going to look like. So you have Ace of Swords, put that up there. Then we have the Emperor, and then we have the Six of Swords. So the sense that I get from your person is that with the sword energy, is that I'm getting this Spirit is saying to me like really sharp, as in like they always like are looking on point. I feel like if it's a guy, they're definitely like in a suit. Spirit was saying to me like cologne, so like I feel like I could almost like smell them, like they smell really good. With the Emperor, this is obviously like somebody that's quite authoritative. I can never say it, authoritative. Let me know if in the comments if I actually say that right. So yeah, it's definitely somebody that is really well dressed, is clearly doing well in life. That's the vibe I'm getting from this person. And with the Six of Swords, it could be that this person, it is a travel card, so it makes me think that potentially this person is somebody that's not from your native country. This has come out in reading 1 as well. I feel like this is somebody that isn't from your country, whether it is somebody you meet while you're away, or if it is just somebody that is visiting your country and you meet them. That's what I'm getting. It's definitely someone that is super sharp is definitely the word I'm getting. And for some reason like clean shaven, even though the Emperor's got a beard. I don't know why, when I saw the Ace of Swords, that if it is a guy, he's definitely going to be like really clean shaven, which I feel nowadays is quite unusual, because I feel like a lot of men have beards. Personally, I'm team beard. I like a beard, but who am I to say? So next we have what's their personality going to be like. So first of all we have the Nine of Wands here. Then we have 10 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And then we have, finally, we have Death. And then we have a few, let's just move those over there. And then we have a few oracle cards, which is messages from your spirit, your animal spirit guides. So you have Blue Heron, and this is make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. And then you have Falcon, act on an opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. And then you have animal that I feel like is very different from the other two, is the unicorn. Isn't that lovely? Who doesn't love a unicorn? Okay, so what I get a sense of from this person, with the Nine of Wands, this is very obviously wand energy, you've got, there is a bit of a it's mainly Wands and Pentacles. I'm not getting an overly sense of this is like an overly passionate person. With this card, it's someone that is quite, I feel like they've been through a lot. They're currently, when you look at the card, they're currently wounded, and they're almost waiting to be attacked. It's not, that's like not the best mental state to be in. However, with the next two cards and death, what I feel like is this is maybe something that they have gone through in the past, and they've kind of moved on from that mindset at the moment, and they have moved into Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying that they are quite focused on that financial aspect, and maybe the stability. They offer. I feel like they offer it, and that's something they really chase after. It's very much financial stability, just stability in life. There is in this card, you do have like the man and the woman, the kid, and like the dog. So it's kind of like maybe they're quite family orientated as well. That's one aspect to their character. And I feel like because they've been through, I feel like where they have been through this hurt, I feel like with the High Priestess, you do have the moon there, so it's somebody that has, I know in some cards it shows her going down into like the subconscious, so I feel like it's somebody that very much knows their own mind, has delved into their subconscious, and has very strong like intuition, and can really like understand other people. That's what I feel like, that's them. And then death, I just feel like that is I feel like that's spirit saying that they've kind of come out of that that negative mindset. That's kind of like finished for them now, and they are moving on, and that's like kind of died, and they're going on to better things now. Quite interesting different animals that came out. So the first one that came out was the blue heron. As I said, it's about making a stand for what you believe in, and no matter the judgment or disapproval from others. So maybe it is they do stand up for whatever's right, or maybe it's just whatever they want to do, they'll kind of do it and they don't really care. They're kind of not a lone wolf, that's probably not the right word, but that kind of person. They don't care if they're a bit like the black sheep of the family. They'll do what they feel is right for them. And then you have falcon. So I feel like falcons, when you watch them, they obviously soar above, and then when they see their prey, they really just swoop down quickly and grab them. I feel like this could be what this person's like. They kind of go in for the kill. Maybe they are, with this financial stability, maybe they do something like, I don't know, I want to say like banking. Maybe they do like banking, because they have that kind of like almost like killer instinct, closing deals. That's the feeling I'm getting from that, which is then kind of, it's very much like a juxtaposition. I feel like they're almost like, this person has many layers, because I feel like Ten of Pentacles and I don't know why High Priestess, I feel like they're very different energies. I feel like they do have the two sides of them. So I feel like this side is, you're probably going to see them as like this magical unicorn. They're like very creative, I feel like loving, they can be quite artistic, maybe they're very sweet to you, and unicorns can be seen as like very like pure spirited, pure minded, and that's maybe something you could see them as being very very not innocent, but their intentions being very pure for you. And then next what we have, this is like how you guys are going to meet. So you have 4 of Wands, so maybe potentially a wedding, who knows, maybe you'll meet at a wedding. Then you have 8 of Pentacles here. This is like showing working on yourself, hard work. Yeah, so maybe it could be potentially someone at work. 10, so 10 of Wands, so this is somebody that's feeling very overburdened. So maybe at the time that is something that's going to happen. Oh, and then King of Swords. This could be, this person could be like the King of Swords character in your life. And then you have, so I have pulled the Moonology card to see, to maybe give some timing, because obviously with moon cycles, it's very obvious when that could be. So you do have full moon eclipse, conclusions are within reach. So if you look up maybe whenever, because this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, if you look up when the next full moon eclipse is, maybe that's when you'll meet this person. Or maybe you have already met them, you never know. And then I just wanted a bit more clarity with how you guys were going to meet. So I've got a card that said leadership. So it says step into your leadership, share your message and inspire and empower others. What although that is a message to you, I feel like just showing that leadership. What I feel like that's a message for Spirit to me. So with these cards, I feel like this person could be so I feel like there's a few different people. Maybe there's people that do meet at a wedding, maybe you even just work at a wedding and then you meet somebody. That could be, I feel like that's a small number of people. But for a few others, so 4 of Wands can be very much like, it can be soulmate, twin flame vibes. So it could be saying that this person is your this person is your twin flame or your soulmate, and you're going to, obviously you guys are going to meet. With the 8 of Pentacles and then the 10 of, like these 3 with the leadership, I feel like this person could be your boss. I do get a feeling like you're going to meet at work, especially with like the 8 of Pentacles and then you feeling maybe overburdened. Maybe for a small amount of people, it's you guys are having these kind of, you know, it's like you have some late nights you're having late nights in the office. Hopefully whenever you're watching this, you've gone back to being in the office rather than now during COVID times where I don't think many people everyone's working from home. But it could be that you guys have bonded over like workloads and they've been trying to help you out, and it's definitely meeting. I feel like it's definitely someone that is in authority, like in a position of authority, especially with the Emperor up here as well. I feel like they definitely have some level of authority, even if it's maybe not your boss. It could be someone higher up in the company. Yeah, that's mainly what I'm getting. With the wand energy, it could be that it is quite a with wand, and also then he's the King of Swords. It could be quite a quick, like it starts quite quickly, your relationship. Maybe it goes from like colleagues to lovers actually really quickly. Also with it could be very much like needing to keep it a secret, and that's why you could be feeling burdened. So if you're not allowed to have relationships in whatever company, because if they are your boss, it's probably not allowed. So I'm getting that sense of burden. Okay, let's see what you guys' relationship is going to be like. So you have the Lovers in reverse. This card, I swear to God, is stalking my readings. I feel like there's somebody that is watching all these videos at the moment, and I feel like you're going to pick this one, because I feel like the last 3 videos I've done, the Lovers in Reverse has come out. Then you got King of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Wands, the Star, and then we have some Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you. Right, I'm just going to try and move these up a bit so we can hopefully get these in the bottom. Yeah, that should be enough for them. So you got Not For You, number 6. Put that there. Serendipity. And then from the Spellcaster's Oracle, you have Family. So you guys are the only ones that I've done this for. So sometimes if I'm called to, I'll look at the bottom deck energy, which kind of I feel like is the overall energy, and it is. I feel really bad. I don't want to be negative at all. So it does have the 7 of Swords. So this is a card of like backstabbing and deception. It's obviously not the nicest card. I do try and find the positive. I don't want everything to be negative, but I feel like with the cards that have come out, it's not the most positive of situations. I'm sorry, Path 3. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. But of course, like if this really is not resonating, if you don't see how maybe that's going to happen, you could always go and pick a different pile. But also remember, you do have free will, so if you can kind of see the situation developing, you can always try and stop it before it happens. So the Lovers in Reverse, what I'm getting from this is, so in the upright, sometimes it used to be known as a choice, because rather than having an angel there, it would be a man looking at 2 women. And so the Lovers in Reverse, I feel like your person, especially with the Family card and the Not For You, I feel like you are probably going to be their bit on the side. It might be that you don't actually know. Maybe they've kept their home life very secret from the office, or from you in general, depends where you've met. Because maybe it's not even even if you have met them at work. If it's a King of Swords, maybe it could even be that they're a client or a customer or something, so that you don't really know much about their home life. So I feel like you're definitely going to be, they're making a choice, and I feel like they're probably not committing to you, because with the King of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm reading from this is sort of the bad characteristics of the King of Pentacles. In the upright, he can be, generous, he's got a lot of wealth, he's all about family, stability, that kind of stuff. In this, I feel like he is very much focused on his finances, he's very focused on himself, he's probably very selfish, doesn't really think about others. And with this, I feel like these cards up here, so you've got the Falcon, that he goes for whatever he the opportunity he will commit to it. So whatever opportunity potentially that there has been between you, he's really just gone for it. And then with the Blue Heron, it obviously says he does what feels right in spite of judgment or disapproval from others. So even though it might not be right, like obviously having an affair, it's not right, it might feel right to him, and he doesn't really care what other people might get hurt. That's one potential meaning from those cards up here. But I feel like Ace of Wands, I feel like there's obviously gonna be this chemistry between you. There's going to be a lot of passion. It's going to be I imagine that if for him maybe he is having an affair just because maybe in his marriage their sex life has dried up or whatever, and so he sees you as like this like you're the one that's providing all this passion for them. And I feel like this is going to be your energy in it. The Star, this is very much like hopeful energy. I feel like you're going to constantly be hoping that is going to turn out to be more, that maybe if you do know about his wife, maybe, or that I keep saying their partner, maybe you'll be like, oh, maybe they'll leave, but obviously I feel like you're going to be keeping hoping, and they're not going to give you what you want, because you do have this not for you card, and it's got a fortune cookie that says nope on it. So sometimes things are put in your path but they aren't for you. Maybe it's meant to be a learning curve. It's just maybe something that you guys are meant to learn from, and it will make you stronger for future relationships. So you do have that, and serendipity. So I think this will be, so this is usually about your spirit guides and the universe sending you signs and luck. I feel like in this case it's not going to so much be that they're sending you luck, it's more, I think they're going to be sending you signs that this person isn't right for you. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be signs, you'll notice synchronicities, maybe that, and your gut feeling, you'll probably have a lot of gut feeling that this person isn't right for you, and you should try and listen to it. But obviously with the Ace of Wands there, and you feeling very hopeful, if they are giving you this this Ace of Wands treatment, then you might not want to be obviously leaving. And with family, I feel like this is just spirit letting you know they probably have some kind of family situation. So whether it is a partner, maybe they do have kids, maybe, or even if they're not married or with the kids, it could be that in this relationship that the choice is gonna have to be, it might not even be another person they're choosing, maybe because they are your boss or whatever, maybe they can't date you, so they're then choosing their career. And obviously with the King of Pentacles, that's them being very selfish, and rather than choosing love, because potentially there is the card of like potential soulmate energy, so maybe they do choose their career, or it could be that maybe they do have kids, and even though they're not together with the mother or father, maybe it's just they choose at this time to focus more on their kids and their family rather than having a relationship. So I'm sorry, sorry, my camera cuts out once it gets to a certain point, so I'm really sorry, pile 3, that this isn't more positive, but thank you so much for being here. Remember to like and subscribe, and obviously if you subscribe there is a chance that you could win some free readings, which would be fun. I would love to do some free readings for you if you win, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you later. Goodbye, pile 3.